Jonathan Radford.
Jonathan Radford.
Yeah.
How you doing today, Jonathan Radford?
I'm pretty alright, you know. There's a lot of chiggers out here, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Life treating you pretty good during this corona.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Just doing everybody how it's doing.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I just want to start off by asking if you are a believer of extraterrestrial, supernatural type things, that nature.
I don't know about all like that ghost stuff, but I have seen an unidentified flying object. I guess that's what you could call it. A UFO, yeah.
And you would say that is what made you a believer, or did you believe before?
No, I wouldn't say I believed all that stuff before, but you know, that definitely made
Not
me
even a
believe.
little bit?
Nah. That's crazy people stuff, all that. You know, UFO and all that. Aliens. I seen that history, ancient aliens. You know, my nephew watches it. I think it's all just crazy stuff. But I seen the UFO.
So, okay, so you don't believe that you attracted none of that stuff since you weren't a believer in the first place?
I just think I was lucky or unlucky, depending on how you look at it. But yeah. Yeah.
So you said lucky. What did it look like? What would you say it was?
Well, yeah,
What
it was a giant orb. You know, I had to say it's not
Orb?
that far.
As in a
Ball,
light
like a
ball of
orb, but like almost like the sun, but it ain't blinding your eyeballs. Like
Huh.
when the sun's going down, or when it's not too bright.
Huh. And how far away was this object? Was it?
It didn't feel that far, but it could have just been really big. You know, who knows? Things like that. But it had to be big as the sun if it was very far. So
Was it daytime, nighttime?
no, it was nighttime around midnight.
Huh. Midnight, around midnight.
Yeah, 1 o'clock probably.
1 o'clock. Oh, what's going on at 1 o'clock at midnight? If I may ask.
Well, honestly, it's none of your business.
I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that. All right. You know.
It's
People just want to know about this thing. You know. Have you talked to anyone else about this sort of thing?
Other than
This
you,
this encounterment? Oh, it's just me.
that's all I talk to. I must say, I'm feeling quite nervous now when you ask for people who
I'm not
talking to.
no Fed rally. I'm not a UFO Men in Black Will Smith.
Yeah.
Sorry, Will. About all that. You know it. That's nothing. That's nothing. But Will Smith or nothing like that. I'm not that. I'm just a reporter on a series of events that go on like that. Supernatural. I even throw some of the ghost stuff in there. You know. I guess I should have talked about this in the beginning. You know.
Well,
That's my bad.
but, that's fine. I guess.
You're a pretty hard man to catch up with. You know.
Well, I'm busy.
Yeah.
Like any other American, I'm busy.
In this time, yes. Have you investigated this encounterment?
What am I gonna do? Make a space suit and fly up? I ain't got no fancy college education, none of that stuff. You know.
You mean
Maybe
fly
I'll-
up? So it was in the sky,
Yeah, it's high in the sky.
high in the sky, like. I mean, you said it was about. It
Maybe.
looked like the moon, but it wasn't the moon.
Yeah, okay, let's say if it wasn't big, it wasn't that far, you know, it probably could have been 40 feet up. It disappeared behind the trees, but I ain't see nothing come out on the other side.
Okay. You know, that's pretty strange. It just disappeared. It didn't.
It almost looked like it reacted. Now, I ain't no kook, and I ain't crazy, but like I said, it almost looked like it reacted the moment I noticed, I paid attention to it. Then it did a react movement, and it's like it busted just before it went behind the trees. Nothing came out on the other side. Like maybe it went down, I don't know. But it did react the moment I looked at it.
Were you with anyone, if I may ask, or I mean, you know,
Well, I was
wanna
with
dig-
somebody, but I ain't disclosing no names because I don't trust you, honestly. But I ain't disclosing no names, but I was with somebody.
If I may pry a little bit more deeper, was your friend, you know, do you consider that person or normal, you know, that person that you were with?
You know, I must say, this person, he does go outside strange hours of the night and looking up at the sky type of thing.
Okay.
Really weird, like, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't even know him too well, honestly, now that I think about it. Shoot.
You play any crazy video games or anything you think may alter your state of mind?
I play squads.
Squads.
Sometimes. It's a
Fortnite?
tactical shooter.
Oh yeah, okay.
Tactical military shooter.
Pretty down to earth stuff, nothing celestial or
I don't believe none of all that crazy stuff.
no? Okay. So you don't watch any celestial shows like any Star Trek or that nature?
Look, I look at anybody sitting around with their heads all in the clouds, looking up into space, just running from problems here on Earth. That's how I look at it.
Hey, that's that right there. That you heard it live. Do you consider yourself? I mean, that statement right there said a lot. But with that, after that being said, do you consider yourself a normal citizen?
I pay my taxes. You know, I mean, okay, well, maybe. Let's say those orbs start flying around, everybody seeing them on live TV. I've seen it already, so I'll probably be taking more of a defensive precaution. So maybe I'm not too much of a normal citizen.
Oh, so not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Okay. But you feel like you were before this incident.
Yeah.
Pretty
that's what I'm
normal.
saying. You can't ignore something like that.
But your buddy, you know, staring up odd
Yeah.
hours of the night.
Matter of fact, I ain't even been seeing him too much lately. Now I think about it. It's kind of troubling. Yeah, he probably took a vacation.
Vacation.
Yeah, he has a lot of money. Well, good now, money.
Okay, like I said, I'm not gonna pry.
Yeah, you should.
So how long did it take for you to move on after this? You know, after this thing happened, you know?
Well, I ain't sitting up, laid up, popping sleeping pills all day trying to go to bed. I moved on quite right after I finished. I look at it, hey, it didn't come at me, you know? But, hey, I'm good.
Okay. So, you know. I mean, that wraps up my questions, but is there anything else that you think about this thing? You know, I mean, you see me as pretty strange, you know, coming up. You have any words of what is and what isn't?
Well,
Sounds like a horrible question, but you know, just your time. You know, any plug-ins or anything you want to say to people, you know, about what you do or whatever.
all those kooks out here trying to say 5G conspiracy and all the things are kooks. And that's all I got to say.